Hey, Leslie. Yep, thanks. I am joined by the Heineken U.S. CEO, Maggie Timoney. Maggie, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, Brendan. Thanks for having me.
Let's start there with the rise in popularity of these non-alcoholic offerings, right? It's what you're bringing here to the U.S. Open.
Yes.
Heineken, love. We've seen the long-standing history of partnerships between alcohol brands and these big sports brands as well. Is non-alcoholic the future in terms of those types of partnerships?
I think it's part of the future, but it's not all the answer. Heineken 0.0 has been growing double digits for multiple years. We are a 30-year plus partner with the U.S. Open, pairing an iconic global brand with iconic global partnership. And we're very proud of that fact. And last year we debuted our Heineken Love can, which is a bit of a nod to the 0.0 start in tennis, as we were talking earlier. And we ran out in the first week. So this year we will not run out, Brandon. We are here at the U.S. Open for 2 weeks with our Heineken Love can, and we are nationwide at key retailers at Walmart, Kroger, 7-Eleven, Circle K, to name a few.
Yeah, I think about that because I think about how there is this rise in popularity of these non-alcoholic beverage options. I mean, but you look at the scanner data for the U.S.
Yes.
And you see that Heineken has seen a pullback. Volumes are down 10%, but those non-alcoholic options are up. So how are you building a strategy where you can build a consumer base around these non-alcoholic products, but still not eat into that core?
Yeah, we know that there's limited cannibalization on core Heineken. When we launched Heineken 0.0 in January of 2019, we didn't just launch it and hope that it would be a success. We reignited a nascent category by investing tens of millions of dollars behind the brand, also partnering with F1 movie, Coachella, Marvel partnerships, to name a few. So even a Super Bowl ad, which was the very first for a non-alc beer. So we do see double-digit growth. Non-alc beer is still only just over 1% of the category, but we're very proud that we took a leadership position, and we are the #1 brand in the category.
Well, and I think about Heineken too, and I think part of the strength of Heineken's brand is that it is a premium import brand, right? When we talk imports, we're also talking about tariffs, though,
Yes.
in that phase. So how have you been navigating and following sort of the day-to-day fluctuation of the talk that we're having?
Sure, of course, tariffs, it's the topic of the last months. We continue, as always, to assess and look at the risk across our operations and supply chain. We focus on what we can control and on our strategy, which is fueling our investment behind our core brands, Heineken and Dos Equis, in key priority markets, and also fueling that investment behind those brands and markets, and innovating in order to be there when our consumers want us to be there, and also for our future consumers. And to that point, actually, Brandon, you might be interested that we tested this year Heineken 0.0 Ultimate, or as we affectionately know it, 0.0. Zero alcohol, zero calories, zero sugar. So we are expanding that test next year.